My son had a fever. He was low energy, glassy eyed, didn't want to eat, and just wasn't himself. So we did something kind of unconventional. We put him in our hyperbaric oxygen chamber, not with extra oxygen, but just with pressure. And 1 hour later, his fever was gone. Energy back, smiling, eating, and like nothing ever happened. And it got me asking, what actually happened in that chamber? Why did this actually work? Well, let's break it down. Because if you're a parent like me, you want to have tools that actually help support healing without always reaching for the medicine first. First off, let's clear something up. Most people think of HBOT or hyperbaric oxygen therapy as if it's all about extra oxygen, which it kind of is. But here's what I've learned. Even without pumping extra oxygen, having just the additional pressure alone does the magic. At sea level, the air we breathe is about 21% oxygen. In a soft HBOT chamber like the one I have, that doesn't change. But the way your body can use the oxygen, that's a whole different game. Think of the pressure like a supercharger for your blood. It pushes more oxygen into the plasma, not just your red blood cells. That means oxygen is getting into the hard to reach areas, inflamed areas, and areas where your cells desperately need oxygen. So let's take a step back and talk about my son again. He had a fever. That tells me his immune system was in high gear, probably fighting off a virus. But fever usually means inflammation, and inflammation, if not balanced, can actually cause more harm than good. Inside the chamber, three major things are happening. Number one, oxygen and pressure reduce inflammation. The chamber acts like a pressure washer for inflamed tissue, and oxygen gets forced into places that were once starving for it. This helps calm the immune response at a cellular waste level. Number two, immune system performance is improved. Some studies are showing that pressure can actually improve a white blood cell's function. They basically go into cleanup mode much faster with less collateral damage. That means less fatigue and faster recovery. Number three, ATP production gets a huge boost. Mitochondria, which are the powerhouses of our cells, basically the battery packs of our cells, use oxygen and pressure to make more ATP. More ATP equals more healing power and more efficiently. That's likely why he popped out of the chamber like nothing even happened. He had the cellular energy to finish the job and to make him feel better. Now, am I saying this is a miracle cure? No. But am I saying this is a game changer for families? Absolutely. Because this isn't just a wellness gadget. It's an environment. It's a healing state. And it's a place of guaranteed rest. No medication, no side effects, just oxygen, pressure, and time. Here's the crazy part. This isn't even a high pressure hyperbaric oxygen chamber. It's a soft chamber that maxes out at 1.3 ATAs. Just the ambient air under a little more pressure than normal. Yet the results are undeniable. His fever didn't slowly fade and come back. It was gone. His energy didn't just creep back in, it snapped right back on. And look, I'm not a doctor. I'm just a dad trying to learn how to help my kids and my family heal in a way that actually works, without always defaulting to medicine first. Watching my son pop out of this chamber like he wasn't just crazy sick an hour before, that did something to me. And that's why I wanted to make this video. It made me wonder, how many times do we rush to treat something with medicine and without even asking, what does the body really need to heal? How often do we overlook the tools that are right in front of us, like breath, pressure, light, cold, heat, rest, and connection? Probably because we've been taught to just outsource everything and go on Amazon and buy some medicine that typically just masks the symptoms. What if this generation of parents decided to stop outsourcing our health and started actually reclaiming it and teaching our kids how to do it? What if home became the front line of health and healing again? Look, I don't have all the answers, but I do know this. The body's ability to recover is far greater than anything we've ever been told. Where healing happened way faster than ever expected. Do you have questions about hyperbaric oxygen therapy, how to access it, or where to buy one for yourself? Or do you have a story of your own? Share it down in the comments below. Let's build a thread of stories, great questions, and even some hope. Because the more we share, the more families out there can learn different ways of healing. And you never know, your story might be the one that helps another family or another parent choose a better way. And if you do want any information on the hyperbaric oxygen therapy chamber that we have, I will have a link to that one down in the description below. And I will also warn you, it's not like buying a cold plunge or a sauna. There's a little bit of a process and you can't just go on Amazon and buy one. But if you're the one person watching this who is interested, there is that link down in the description below as a resource for you. Look, I'll keep sharing everything that I learn. And as a family who's constantly testing and trying different things, it's gonna be a lot. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions, like I mentioned before, pop them down in the comments below. Hey, I appreciate you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day, my friends, and God bless. And hey, speaking of the next video, I'm gonna have a couple videos pop up on screen right here. If you're able to click one of those, go ahead, subscribe, or just have a great day. Thanks, guys.